School. My name is Bill Clements. I'm the Deputy Principal here at Franklin High, and it is my sincere honor to be your host for tonight's very special evening. Dr. Ahern, Dr. Edwards, Mr. Giguere, Ms. Morano, members of the school committee, Dr. Bergen, Ms. Douglas, Ms. Feely, honored guests, faculty, students, parents, and friends, we would like to extend our official welcome to all of you on this very special occasion of Awards Night 2019. I would like to take this opportunity to thank all of the individuals, groups, and corporations who are presenting so many wonderful awards to our students this evening. This year, over 100 scholarship programs are providing awards in excess of $150,000. Their support of Franklin students and their involvement in the schools is a tribute to this town and the community spirit that is so evident here. Just a quick procedural announcement. When students are called to the stage, please stop at the top of the stairs until your name is called. At this time, it is my pleasure to begin the presentations of scholarships and awards. We will begin tonight with the Junior Book Awards. The following are the book awards given to high-achieving members of the class of 2020. Would the following juniors please come to the stage? Jacob Ciccone, Adam Gendro, Max Traeger, Aiden Peck, Sarah Spanik, Carly Alston, Katie Nguyen, Bryn Jacobs, and Samita Modak. Mr. Paul Perry, Mr. Ron Taylor, Mr. Joe Chung, Ms. Kristen Latender, Mr. Miguel Carmo, Ms. Marushka Waters, Mr. John Menard, Ms. Jessie Fenueli, and Mr. Kevin McCarthy. The first award this evening is the Bosch and Loam Honorary Science Award, which is presented to a member of the junior class in recognition of outstanding achievement and superior intellectual promise in the field of science. This award is presented by our FHS science teacher, Mr. Joe Chung, to Aiden Peck. The Brown University Book Award is presented annually to a member of the junior class who best combines excellence in spoken and written expression with outstanding overall academic achievement. This award is presented by Mr. Menard to Adam Gendro. The Bryant University Book Award is awarded to a junior who ranks in the top 10% of his class, who holds a position of leadership in the school and has demonstrated a strong commitment of extracurricular involvement and community service. The student should command the respect of both his faculty and peers. The award, presented by Mr. Carmo, goes to Jacob Ciccone. The Harvard Book Prize is awarded annually to the student in the junior class who exhibits qualities of good character, scholastic excellence, and achievement in extracurricular activities. This year's book prize is presented by Mr. Perry to Bryn Jacobs. For more than 70 years, Rensselaer Polytechnic Institute has awarded the Rensselaer Medal to promising secondary school students who have distinguished themselves in math. This award is presented by our math department head, Mr. Ron Taylor, to Max Traeger. The Smith Book Award is awarded to a young woman who ranks in the top 10% of her class and exemplifies the academic achievement, leadership qualities, and concern for others that characterize the thousands of women who have graduated from Smith College. The award is presented by Mr. Perry to Katie Nguyen. The University of Rochester's Frederick Douglass and Susan B. Anthony Book Award is given to a student who has a demonstrated commitment to understanding and addressing difficult social issues, shown leadership and dedication to community action, and has a record of strong grades and rigorous courses taken in the humanities and social sciences. Here to present this award is Mr. McCarthy, and he is presenting to Adam Gendro. STEM Leadership Book Award was created to honor and recognize high-achieving women in their junior year of high school. A deserving young woman is receiving this award in recognition of her personal and academic achievements in the STEM areas. The award is presented by Mr. Chung to Sarah Spanik. The Springfield Book Award is awarded to a student who has demonstrated an exemplary record of service to your high school community and the community at large, and as your personal values and aspirations closely align with the mission of Springfield College to educate students in spirit, mind, and body for leadership and service to humanity. The award is presented by Ms. Kristen Latender to Carly Austin. The Wellesley College Book Award honors a student in the 11th grade who has made an outstanding contribution to her school in terms of intelligence, determination, motivation, citizenship, and academic leadership. This award is presented by Ms. Jessie Fanuelli to Samita Moda. Congratulations again to our outstanding junior students. At this time, I would ask the following students to please approach the stage. Michael Hagan, Sydney Shallow, Morgan Derby, Demi Saramidas, Lily Minahan, Jillian Jones, Michael Gallo, Sophie Cripp, Maura Bruns, Caitlin Royals, Arun Kavashwar, Alexandra Krylova, Lauren Valencia, Roy Wang, Brenda Venkataramana, Augustine Maserati, Abigail George, Evan Madden, Emily Grant, Keenan Basma, Spencer Jolie, Ariana Galing, Caroline Brown, and Rhiannon Town. At this time, the department heads, directors, and faculty members will be presenting the Excellence Awards for Outstanding Academic Achievement. Mr. Perry will be presenting our first award, and this is an award that is not typically given out at this night. This is an award given for perfect attendance from grades kindergarten through 12th grade. In 13 years at our JFK School, Horace Mann Middle School, and Franklin High School, this student has perfect attendance for 2,334 consecutive school days. Proud to present this award to Michael Hagan. That might be the most impressive award of the evening. And now for our Art Department Awards. The first award in Fine Arts, presented by Ms. Brenna Johnson, goes to Sydney Shallow. Presented by Ms. Alyssa Toronto, goes to Morgan Derby. The award for Media Art, presented by Ms. Heather Moreau, goes to Demi Saramidas. The next award, presented for FAA service by Ms. Caroline Tebbets, goes to Lily Minahan. And our award presented by Ms. Carol Ann Tebbets for FAA leadership goes to Jillian Jones. Our award for business, presented by Mr. Miguel Carmo, goes to Michael Gallo. Our English award, presented by Mr. John Menard, goes to Sophie Cripp. The award for Family and Consumer Science, presented by Ms. Kristen Latender, goes to Maura Bruns. The award for Health Education, also presented by Ms. Kristen Latender, goes to Lauren Valencia. The award for Physical Education, again presented by Ms. Latender, goes to Evan Madden. Next are our World Language Awards, proudly presented by Ms. Laura Evans. The award for Spanish goes to Caitlin Royals. The award for Latin goes to Arun Kavashwar. And the award for Spanish goes to Alexandra Krylova. Presenting the award for mathematics is our department head, Mr. Ron Taylor, and he is proud to present the award to Roy Wang. Presenting our 3 music awards will be Miss Diane Bluff, and the first award for orchestra is presented to Brenda Venkataraman. Our second music award, presented for band, goes to Augustine Maserati. I will accept the award on his behalf. And presenting the award for chorus goes to Abigail George. Next, presenting the award for science, our teacher, Mr. Joe Chung, presenting to Alexandra Krylova. Presenting the award for social studies, Mr. Kevin McCarthy is proud to present it to Emily Graham. And next comes our theater awards. The first, presented for acting by Miss Marushka Waters, goes to Keenan Bosman. Our next award for technical theater is presented by Mr. Geisinger, and that goes to Spencer Jolie. to present the award for choreography, to Ariana Gaelic. The award for front house ticket sales goes to Ms. Caroline Brown. And the award for stage management and theater production goes to Rhiannon Tao. And at this time, it is my sincere pleasure to present to you our class valedictorian and salutatorian. Would Alexandra Krylova and Arun Kavishwar please join me on stage? If Arun would please come forward. Arun Kavishwar is a remarkable young man with tremendous academic talent and a diversity of skills and interests that have combined to earn him a place as this year's salutatorian of the Franklin High School class of 2019. Throughout his years at Franklin High School, he has earned a multitude of honors, awards, and recognitions. Yet through it all, he has remained both humble and hardworking. Those who know him best in the building, his teachers and coaches, use words like patient, kind, thoughtful, tenacious, and determined when asked to describe Arun. It is these characteristics, along with his strong interpersonal skills, that have earned him recognition by peers and adults as a leader in the classroom and the greater community of Franklin High School. Academic recognitions of significant note include the Harvard Book Prize his junior year, magna cum laude status on the National Latin Exam, a 4th place finish in the 2018 International DECA Business Competition in the category of Independent Business Plan, and the title of AP Scholar with Distinction, which reflects that he has earned the highest possible score on all AP exams taken through his junior year. He has since gone on to take 7 more AP exams this year, representing a total of 12 AP courses in all 5 core academic areas during high school. He has been a 3-season athlete in each of his high school years and was elected captain of the swim team during his senior year. Recognized as a true student athlete, Arun was awarded the Hockomock League Scholar Athlete Award this year. We're not done. Arun's recognitions extend beyond the classroom and athletic domains as well. His leadership has earned him positions as an elected officer in 2 of 3 National Honor Societies and the position of Public Relations Officer of Student Government. Arun has devoted 4 years to mock trial and earned Best Cross-Examination during the 2018-19 competition, in which he helped guide the team to their best ever performance, a spot in the grand final competition hosted at Faneuil Hall in Boston. Arun achieved all of these accomplishments while dedicating over 150 hours to community service during his high school years. Arun's significant and varied accomplishments have earned him admissions to a number of prestigious colleges and universities, including Boston University, Brandeis, Colgate, and Northeastern. Arun will study next year at Brown University, where he will pursue a concentration in physics. Could you please stand next to Arun? Throughout her years at Franklin High School, Alexandra Krylova has quietly established herself as a student committed to the highest academic distinction, deeply engaged in community, and demonstrating genuine kindness on her way to earning the distinction of Valedictorian of the class of 2019. Teachers and peers alike recognize and remark upon her persistence, her modesty, and her dedication to excellence. Nearly unimaginable Alex has earned a final grade lower than 97 only 4 times during her tenure at Franklin High School, and never once a grade below a 94. One of her teachers may have summed it up best when he wrote, and I quote, "To say the very least, she is the finest student I have had in my 22 years of teaching." Accomplishments are many, with perhaps one of the greatest being her recognition as a finalist in the National Merit Scholarship Competition. This competition, held annually and on the basis of 11th grade performance on the qualifying PSAT exam, has multiple levels of recognition. Alex, as a finalist, has been recognized as one of the top 1% of the 1.6 million test takers in our country. Other national recognition has come in the form of a bronze and gold medal in the National Spanish exam in the last 2 years. Locally, Alex has been recognized as well. As a top science student, Alex was the FHS recipient of the Bosch and Loam Honorary Science Award her junior year, and this year she captained the FHS academic decathlon team to a top 5 finish in the state. Individually, she was among the top 3 academic decathlon competitors in the state and the #1 competitor in the area of science. When not working on one of the 13 AP courses she has taken during her high school years, she can be found tutoring students at the Russian School of Mathematics, serving as secretary and 3-year member at the Spanish National Honor Society, or volunteering at the Franklin Senior Center each summer, where she visits with and serves seniors in the community. It is her desire to connect with and help people that fuels her future plan to study biomedical engineering. In doing so, she combines her passion for science with her belief in working toward a greater good. Alex has earned admissions to a variety of prestigious institutions across the country, including Boston College, Worcester Polytechnic Institute, Georgia Tech, and UCLA, among others. Alex will undoubtedly accomplish all she sets out to do as she studies biomechanical engineering next year at the University of North Carolina, Chapel Hill. Congratulations. And now for the presentation of our scholarships this evening. To start, would Mr. Joe Chung and Karen Lee please come forward? The Kaiichi Kitana Sono Scholarship was created to honor Kaiichi Kitana Sono, our much-loved teacher and respected colleague, who passed away soon after he started his career as a new physics teacher at FHS. The winner was asked to write an essay and speak to how she was impacted by a teacher's passion for education and love of those around them, and how the student will help spread that passion and love beyond the walls of FHS. In establishing this scholarship, the Kitana Sono family aims to keep his legacy of love and passion for FHS students and scientific studies alive at our school. Mr. Chung is proud to present, on behalf of Mr. K's family, this award to Karen Lee. Would Ms. Maria Weber and Lila Detterman please come forward? The Robert Lima Memorial Scholarship was created to honor Bob Lima, former teacher and administrator at FHS, who passed away unexpectedly in February of 2017. Humor and kindness factored into whatever Bob was doing. He was a stickler for doing it right, but always made you laugh while you were learning. Whether you were a student of his or a coworker, he loved to share his vast knowledge with everyone. He always painted a colorful picture of each topic he discussed and made it fun to learn. He pushed you to be the very best you could be. Bob was known for his creativity, thinking outside the box, and taking risks. Maria Weber is here to present the award to Lila Devon. Next, would Michael Adeletto and Tori McLeod please come to the stage. The Daniel Adeletto Scholarship is being awarded to a graduate we feel shows the same spirit and values he did while being a 1986 alumnus of Franklin High School. Dan was a lifelong Franklin resident who loved his family, enjoyed being a great friend, playing sports, and giving back to the community. This $500 scholarship is proudly awarded to Tori McLeod. Would Sandy Perez, Staff Sergeant Eric Forrest, Lynn Hall, as well as Riley Downey and Caleb McLean please come forward. Family friend Sandy Perez would like to honor the memory of Thomas Lawrence Olaso by offering a $250 scholarship in his name. Thomas was a natural leader, proud graduate of the Naval Academy, and captain of the U.S. Marines, who was diagnosed with a debilitating disease upon his return from Iraq. He was cared for at the Walter Reed Medical Center and a facility in Texas until his untimely death at age 35. His sweet and kind nature is remembered by Sandy Perez, Staff Sergeant Eric Forrest, and his aunt, Lynn Hall, by offering these $250 scholarships to Riley Downing and Caleb McLean. Would John Milo, Kent Belcher, and Robert Markunis please come forward, as well as Robert Castro and Jared Stasi. It is with great pleasure that the Edward L. Grant Post 75 of the American Legion awards these two scholarships. These awards are particularly appropriate as the Post's namesake was also a Franklin High School graduate. Edward L. Grant went on to become a lawyer, a professional baseball player, and a captain in the U.S. Army, who was killed in action during the closing days of World War I. This scholarship is funded by the Poppy Drive that the Post conducts during Memorial Day. John Milo, Kent Belcher, and Robert Markunis are here to present the $500 awards to Robert Castro and Jared Stasi. Would Paula Wagner and her family members please come forward, as well as Matthew DeRico. The Thomas A. Wagner Jr. Scholarship for Academic and Community Excellence has been established with the generosity of his family to honor Thomas's contributions as Franklin Public School Committee Chairman from 1991 to 1994, as well as his lifetime commitment to community service, education, and personal excellence by awarding a $5,000 scholarship. This recipient has shown integrity, hard work, perseverance, and motivation to pursue a successful future. Mrs. Wagner and her family are here to present the awards to Matthew DeRico. Would Peter Baglioni and Megan Gleeby please come forward? The family of Fernando P. Baglioni is awarding a $1,000 scholarship in his memory to a senior planning to continue her education. This award is proudly presented to Megan Gleeby. Would Sandy Perez and Staff Sergeant Eric Forrest, as well as Jordan Carlucci, Caleb McLean, Lila Detterman, and Jordan Ellis please come forward? The family of William H. Bartle Jr. is offering 4 awards to students who are planning to continue their education in the field of business, education, or nursing. The recipients have been involved in sports, volunteering, and shown commitment to the community. The awards for $250 are proudly presented to Jordan Carlucci, Caleb McLean, Lila Detterman, and Jordan Ellis. Would Christine Bartsakis, Stephen Bartsakis, and Gerard Collins please come forward? The Nicholas Bartsakis Memorial Scholarship. Nicholas was a kind and compassionate man who always put family and friends before his own needs and wants. He was a tremendous father who was generous to a fault. Most remarkable, he had a kind word and a listening ear for everyone he met. He enjoyed playing golf, and we were all stunned when he was taken from us on July of 2016 by a massive heart attack. Nicholas's wife Christine and son Stephen are here to present the $2,000 award to Gerard Collins. Would Heather Zolnowski, Ben Franklin, Classical Charter Schools Executive Director, please come forward, as well as Spencer Jolie, Samiha Rai, and Caitlin Royals. The Ben Franklin Classical Charter Public School Scholarship is for an alumnus of the school who has displayed academic achievement, a commitment to serving others, and has continued to demonstrate virtuous behavior since graduating from Ben Franklin Classical Charter Public School. This scholarship was created and funded by the faculty and staff at that school. Heather Zolnowski is now here to present the award to Spencer Jolie, Samiha Rai, and Caitlin Royals. Would Mrs. Streeter please come forward, as well as the following students: Sarah Doherty, Lily DiGiacomo, Siobhan Collins, Nicole Sparagus, and John Corcoran. This year, the Friends of Best Buddies in Franklin is awarding 5 scholarships to students who have been actively involved in the program at our high school. The recipients wrote an essay on their acceptance of the perception of students with special needs. Mrs. Streeter is proud to present the awards to Sarah Doherty, Lily DiGiacomo, Siobhan Collins, Nicole Sparagus, and John Corcoran. Would Jackie Manasso and Leah O'Brien please come forward? The award given by the Manasso family is in memory of Lauren Manasso-Brennick, a 1986 graduate of Franklin High School who died in March of 2015. Lauren was a vivacious young lady whose smile and laughter brought joy to her family, friends, and everyone that was fortunate enough to know her. The $500 award will be offered to the secretary of the graduating class. This was a role Lauren was proud to have served and continued to remain dedicated to throughout her life. Lauren's mother, Jackie, is here to present this scholarship to the 2019 class secretary, Leah O'Brien. Would Carol Karras, Joanne Scipione, and Matthew DeRico please come forward? A lifelong Franklin resident and 1944 graduate of FHS, Albert R. Pete Brunelli proudly served the town he loved. Over a period of more than 40 years, he served Franklin as a police officer, selectman, town councilor, and for 11 years as the town treasurer and tax collector. He was especially proud of the fact that his 4 children, their spouses, and all 10 of his grandchildren graduated from Franklin High School. A $1,000 scholarship is being given to a student athlete with strong academic standing, held in high regard by faculty and fellow students, and who proudly represented Franklin as an athlete while also participating in extracurricular or community activities. Mr. Brunelli's daughters are here to present the award to Matthew DeRico. Would Wendy Burr, Tom Burr, and Cooper Ross please come forward? The Kevin Burr Family Memorial Scholarship is a $500 scholarship offered by his family in memory of Kevin. Kevin Burr was a math teacher at Franklin High and junior high school for 31 years. He not only enjoyed teaching, but also loved everything about baseball. He coached baseball at Franklin High School, Dean College, and Tufts University. He was most proud of the dedicated team player who gave one's best effort every day with a positive attitude. Here to present this award today is his wife and brother, to Cooper Ross. Would Joseph Byrne, Catherine Boyslaw, and Kevin Petriello please come forward? The Byrne Financial Freedom Award is awarding 2 scholarships for $250 each to students who are interested in finance. The recipients were selected based on the answer to the importance of financial planning. Joe Byrne, registered investment advisor, is here to present the award and present the scholarships to Catherine Boyslaw and Kevin Petriello. Would Sandy Perez please come forward, as well as Adam Colella, Alexandra Krylova, Caitlin Frangillo, and Heather McCarthy. A scholarship is being given by the Perez family in honor of Lance Corporal Shane Matthew Cavino, United States Marine. On the tragic, dreadful day of October 6, 2005, Shane was killed by a roadside bomb in Al-Karma, Iraq. He was 19 years old. In the time that followed, and by the hard work, perseverance, and diligence of many, it was Tony Cipriano, Shane's stepfather, who planted the seed for the bridge to be named in Shane's honor. A year later, on September 29, 2006, the town's new Route 140 bridge, a 560-foot span over the commuter rail at Mine Brook, became a reality and a tribute to the 19-year-old's ultimate sacrifice as a way to keep his legacy alive. We should all keep his memory alive and all other men and women of our country who lost their lives for our freedom. Ms. Perez is here to present the award to Adam Colella, Alexandra Krylova, Caitlin Frangillo, and Heather McCarthy. Would Brian and Lauren Callahan, as well as Caleb McLean, please come forward? scholarship is being offered in the memory of Amy Callahan, a member of the class of 1995 and a captain of the cheerleading squad. Amy's brother, Brian, and his wife, Lauren Callahan, will present this award of $300 to Caleb McLean. Would Susan Carlson Nolan, Scott Nolan, as well as Tessa Cacioppo, Riley Downing, Nicole Sparagus, and Mary Vieira please come forward. The family of Brian Carlson is offering 3 scholarships this year in memory of Brian, a student who overcame many personal challenges to obtain his diploma with the class of 2000. Brian lived his life committed to truth, loyalty, and compassion for others. May these recipients embrace these qualities as they continue their journey. His parents, Mrs. Susan Carlson Nolan and Scott Nolan, are here to present the following awards. A scholarship for $1,000 is presented to Tessa Cacioppo. Two $500 scholarships are proudly awarded to Riley Downing and Nicole Sparagus. And the Kara Carlson Memorial Award is given in memory of Brian Carlson's sister, who passed away in March of 2009. Kara was a student of the Franklin Public Schools. She lived life with courage, strength, and a respect for others, which reflected her positive outlook on life. This 2019 scholarship recipient demonstrates these same qualities. It is with respect and honor the family of Kara Carlson awards the scholarship in her memory to Mary Vieira. Mary, I'm going to ask you to stay on stage and join Mr. Perry. As the ladies of St. Anne's Sodality of St. Blazey Parish are happy to award a $500 scholarship to a graduating high school senior attending college or technical school who are members of the St. Blaise Parish. This award is based on academic achievement, extracurricular, and parish activities, and it goes to Mary Vieira. Would Heather Carlucci, Jordan Carlucci, Riley Downing, Caleb McLean, and Tommy Zogby please come forward. The John Michael Carlucci Wrestling Scholarship is awarded to a student wrestler that has shown leadership, hard work, and determination, all characteristics that Jamike had. Jamike was a 4-year Franklin High School varsity wrestler and was part of the team of the 90s that was inducted into the National Wrestling Hall of Fame. He always referred back to wrestling as the one thing in his life that helped him build strength and dedication, qualities which made him a successful businessman, father, and husband. This year's recipients have shown these same qualities. Jamike's family is here to present the awards to all 4 senior captains, Jordan Carlucci, Riley Downing, Caleb McLean, and Tommy Zogby. Would Denise Castellan and Courtney Riley please come forward, as well as Maura Bruins. A scholarship in the amount of $1,000 is being awarded to honor the memory of our beloved FHS math teacher, Paul D. Castellan, who passed away in the fall of 2015. The recipient exemplifies his characteristics of strong work ethic and positive spirit in the classroom and in interactions with teachers and peers. This student has demonstrated a resilience over time, which has enabled her to better herself as a scholar and member of our FHS community. Paul's wife Denise and former colleague and friend Courtney Riley are here to present the award to moral learners. Would Steve, Donna, and Lindsay Young please come forward, as well as Kate Ryan, Will Davis, and Riley Young. Ryan Young was a 2010 graduate of FHS. In celebration of a life that ended way too soon, his family has set up a scholarship as a way to honor Ryan's memory. Ryan's parents and sister are here to present the awards of $1,000 each to Kate Ryan, Will Davis, and Riley Young. Would Ms. Donna Young please stay on stage to present our next award, and would Eric Blasey please come forward. Chestnut Dental is awarding a $500 scholarship to a student planning to enter the dental or medical field. Donna Young is here to proudly present this award to Eric Blasey. Would Mr. Perry and Alexis Chamberlain please come forward? The Walter G. Shane II Memorial Scholarship is given by his family in honor of Sandy Shane, a dedicated teacher in the Franklin schools for 35 years. The award for $500 is presented by Mr. Perry to Alexis Chamberlain. Would Mr. Ryan Augusta and Nick Zaffino please come forward? The Coppola family is presenting a $2,000 scholarship in memory of Andrew, a 1982 graduate of FHS, who passed away in 2002 from multiple myeloma. Andrew studied electrical engineering at UMass Lowell and went on to a successful career in computer software. The award is presented by Mr. Augusta to Nick Zaffino. Would Eric and Alyssa Cuson, as well as Riley Downing, please come forward? The Vanessa Marie Cuson Memorial Scholarship. Vanessa was a very proud graduate of the FHS class of 2006 who had a beaming smile that could light up a room. Through this award, her family will remember and honor Vanessa's helpful and caring spirit. The recipient is a student who will strive through any obstacle to attend college and to pursue a career that will help others. The award of $300 is presented by Vanessa's uncle and cousin to Riley Downing. Would Ann Dacey, Laura Dacey, and Megan Rooney, as well as Kylie Luzon, please come forward. The Joseph Dacey Memorial Fund was started by a group of golfing buddies to honor the memory of their friend and fellow golfer, Joe Dacey, who died September 1st, 2008, after a short battle with cancer. Joe was a native of Franklin and a graduate of the FHS class of 1971. Both of his daughters also graduated from Franklin High and participated in Franklin softball their entire school years from grades 1 to 12. Whether coaching or watching from the stands as a proud parent, Joe loved to attend all the games. It seems only fitting that the family donate a scholarship in his name to a Franklin High softball player. Joe's family is here to present this $2,000 scholarship to Kylie Guzman. Would Miss Kathy Klein, Zach Falvey, Siddhartha Giganti, and Gabrielle Collins please come forward? The Dean Bank Scholarship is presented to deserving seniors continuing their education at a four-year college. Ms. Klein is proud to present the awards to Zach Falvey, Siddhartha Giganti, and Gabrielle Collins. Sarah Finnemore and Caroline Brown, please come forward. Dean College is awarding the Dean College FHS scholarship, totaling $33,000 per year toward tuition to a deserving FHS graduate. The scholarship is renewable for 4 years with a 2.7 GPA. This scholarship is presented by Sarah Finnemore, a 2018 graduate of FHS and former recipient of this Dean College FHS scholarship, which is going to Caroline Brown. Would Roberta DeBadger-Strahan and Brian Walsh please come forward? The family of Vincent and Alma DeBadges would like to honor their memory by awarding a $1,000 scholarship to a deserving student. As lifelong members of the Franklin community, they were dedicated to family and volunteering. This scholarship is awarded in their honor and presented by their daughter to Ryan Walsh. Would Dr. Ahern, Roy Wang, Jessica Reno, Grace Gallo, and Saketh Sarapalli please come forward? This year, the Digital Federal Credit Union is awarding 4 scholarships to students who exhibit the DCU way. Put people first, do the right thing, and make a difference. The award is proudly presented by Dr. Ahern to Roy Wang, Jessica Reno, Grace Gallo, and Saketh Sarapalli. Would Mr. Perry please come forward, as well as Shannon Gray. The Direct Federal Credit Union would like to recognize, reward, and provide financial assistance to a deserving student who has demonstrated Direct Federal's core values and practice. Direct Federal has defined 6 core values which represent their ethical and moral compass and provide the foundation for business decisions. The recipient demonstrates these values of drive, integrity, resilience, engagement, competence, and teamwork in everyday life. Mr. Perry is here to proudly present this scholarship of $3,000 to Shandy. Would Dr. Edwards and Ryan Suhu please come forward? The law firm of Doherty, Duggan, Cannon, Raymond, and Wow is offering a $1,000 scholarship to a senior based on merit and character. Dr. Edwards will present this year's awards to Ryan Suhu. Would Staff Sergeant Eric Forrest, Zoe Forrest, and Mia Lazat please come forward? This award is presented in memory of Michael J. Doherty. Michael sadly passed away in the spring of 2017, leaving his loving family and friends at the young age of 20. Michael had participated in Franklin youth sports for his entire life. He graduated from Xaverian Brothers High School, where he played soccer, baseball, and excelled in the high jump for the track team, competing at the state level his senior year. Michael completed his sophomore year at Duke University, where he was studying mechanical engineering and was a member of the Alpha Tau Omega fraternity. He played hockey for the Duke club team, enjoyed golf, skiing, playing wiffle-ball with friends, and spending time with his family on vacations to the Cape in Vermont. The awarded student should be involved in sports, volunteering, and have demonstrated a commitment to the community. She is someone who is fearless in embracing and overcoming adversity, spirited and exuberant in every endeavor. We are here to present the award to Mia Lazat. Would Brenna Johnson, Allie Nesbitt, and Sabrina Doherty please come forward? For the past 4 years, 2 exceptional students have dedicated their time, commitment, and creativity to further the work and community mission of the Empty Bowls Club. These students have become leaders in the club, have participated in all our student and community collaborations, and showcased a deep understanding of the Franklin Food Pantry, making a difference in this community for years to come. Finally, both these students have completed this work with an infectious positivity that has affected club members, shaping the club in amazing ways. In the end, these students have helped their neighbors and helped put food on their tables. Brenda Johnson is here to very proudly present this award to Allie Nesbitt and Sabrina Doherty. Would Scott Blum, Courtney Davenport, and Caleb McLean please come forward? The Excelsior Freemason Lodge was created in Massachusetts in 1733, and currently there are more than 270 active lodges in 170 Massachusetts communities. In North America, Freemasons contribute more than $2 million to national and local charities every single day. In Massachusetts, Freemasons operate the Shriners Hospital for Children in Boston, considered one of the world's preeminent pediatric birth care centers. Patients from over 70 countries have been treated without charge. Freemasons in Massachusetts also provide more than $250,000 each year in college scholarship assistance. Presenting on behalf of the Excelsior Lodge is Mr. Scott Blum, who is pleased to announce 2 $700 scholarships to Courtney Davenport and Caleb McLean. Chris Feely and Emma Lewandowski please come forward? The Feely Family Memorial Scholarship in the amount of $1,000 is awarded in memory of Douglas and Michael Feely to a student planning to continue her education. Mr. Christopher Feely is here tonight to present this award to Emma Lewandowski. Would Caroline Tebbets and Justin Whalen please come forward? The Franklin Art Association is presenting a scholarship of $1,000 to a qualifying senior who is attending an accredited school of higher learning with a major or minor in visual arts. The award is proudly presented by the Director of FAA, Ms. Caroline Tebbets, to Justin Whalen. Would Ms. Tebbets and Ms. Toronto, as well as Michael Levine, Jordan Ellis, Debbie Saramidas, and Elizabeth Gillies, please come forward? The Franklin Arts Academy is awarding 4 scholarships of $600 to students who have participated in the Franklin Arts Academy program for a minimum of 2 years. Ms. Tebbets and Ms. Toronto will distribute the scholarships which were awarded based on one or more of the following criteria: leadership, collaboration, academic growth, and creative expression. Our FAA staff is proud to present the awards to Michael Levine, Jordan Ellis, Debbie Saramidas, and Elizabeth Gillies. Would Mr. Giguere, as well as William Davis and Riley Wilman, please come forward? The Franklin Charters Association Pop Warner Scholarships of $500 are being presented to seniors who participated in the Franklin Charters Association Pop Warner program for at least 3 seasons and demonstrated a high degree of sportsmanship during their presentation. Mr. Giguere is here to proudly present the awards to William Davis and Riley Wilman. Would John Milo, as well as Demi Saramidas, please come forward? The Franklin Community Cable Access Franklin TV is awarding its $1,500 scholarship to a FHS senior planning to continue her education with a major in communications or a related field. The following criteria were used in determining this year's recipient: an active involvement in some aspect of Franklin TV's operation, such as artistic productions, technical activities, or office support. Franklin TV takes pleasure in presenting its 2019 award to Debbie Saramidas. Would Tom Ketchum, President of Franklin Country Club, and Arun Kavishwar please come forward? The Franklin Country Club Hall of Fame Award in the amount of $1,000 is awarded on the basis of scholastic achievement. The recipient must be continuing his education at a 4-year college or university and has completed 2 years of varsity athletics at Franklin High School. This award is presented by Tom Ketchum to Arun Kavishwar. Would Eric Pizzi and Lila Devon please come forward? The Carol Pizzi Memorial Award, was established by the Franklin Democratic Town Committee in honor of Committee Vice Chair Carol Pease, who served the Franklin community as a civic volunteer and Democrat for decades. This award, given to an FHS senior who has demonstrated a commitment to helping the FDTC, Democratic Party candidates, and the Franklin community. This year, we are pleased to have Carol's son here to present the $1,000 award to Lila Devon. I'm going to ask Lila to please remain on the stage and be joined by Miss Cindy Douglas. The Franklin Education Association includes teachers, nurses, van drivers, administrative assistants, cafeteria workers, and educational support personnel. Each year, the association awards 4 $1,000 scholarships to deserving students whose parents are members of the group. This year's recipient is Lila Devon. Would Barbara Jasinski and Dylan Lang please come forward? The Franklin Garden Club Memorial Scholarship is awarded to a student planning to major in a program of environmental studies in college. Barbara Jasinski of the Garden Club is here to present a $500 scholarship to Dylan Lang. Would Coach Ian Bain and Nick Gordon please come forward to the stage? The Franklin Gridiron Club Alumni Association is awarding a scholarship to a member of our FHS football team. This award is given in honor of Scott Hayden, a 1972 graduate of FHS, who sustained life-altering injuries while playing football during his senior year. The recipient is chosen by the football coaching staff as a player who exhibited continual hard work, perseverance, and commitment. This award of $1,000 is presented by Coach Bain to Nick Gordon. Would Chris Cuniff, Matt Shumway, and Julia Fetterty please come forward? The FHS Cross Country and Track and Field Boosters, in memory of Paul Davey, are proud to present this named in memory of Paul Davey, a 1971 FHS graduate and former FHS track and football coach. 2 awards of $500 each are given annually to one boy and one girl who participated on the cross-country and/or track and field teams. Scholarships will be awarded to the applicants who best demonstrate the positive team spirit and love of track and field modeled by Coach Davey. Mr. Chris Cuniff is here to present these awards to Matt Shumway and Julia Fetterty. Would Carmine Colaci please come forward, as well as Jordan Carlucci and Thomas Zogby. The FHS Wrestling Boosters are awarding 2 scholarships to members of the wrestling team. The first one is given in memory of Coach Carmine Colaci's wife, Gail, who tragically passed away in July 2013. The award is presented by Coach Colaci to Jordan Carlucci. The next scholarship is given in memory of Jeff Parker, which has been set up to recognize wrestlers who embody the same characteristics as Jeff of leadership, dedication, and positive attitude. This award is presented by Coach Colaci and goes to Thomas Zogby. Would Robert Seide and Samantha Rutkowski please come forward? The Cheryl J. Seide Memorial Arts Scholarship in the amount of $1,000 is presented to Samantha Brethkowski, who will be attending Pratt Munson Williams Proctor College of Art and Design in the fall. It is in memory of Cheryl Seide, who died of pancreatic cancer in June. Cheryl was an accomplished local artist who, although never able to attend a college or arts herself, always championed the benefits of an arts education. Coincidentally, tonight's award ceremony is taking place on what would have been her 61st birthday. Here to present the award to Samantha Brethkowski is Cheryl's husband, Robert Seide. Would Angela Piso and Tirithan Kashrika please come forward, along with Mr. Williams. The Franklin Lions are presenting scholarships based on balancing academics, extracurricular, and service within the community. This year, we will be awarding 2 scholarships in the amount of $750 each to Angela Piso and Tirith Ashrika. Presenting on behalf of the Franklin Lions is Mr. Craig. Would Detective Richard Grover, Detective Joseph McLean, Officer Tara Lagoa, Officer Jack Flynn, Officer Nick Palmieri, Officer Dave Gove, and Brendan Peltoma please come forward. The Franklin Police Criminal Justice Scholarship is designed to recognize students who demonstrate a passion for public service and who demonstrate academic potential, leadership, and are pursuing a career in criminal justice or law enforcement. Our representatives from the Franklin Police Department are here to present this award to Brendan Paltoma. Would Mr. Perry and Carly Allers please come forward? The Franklin Rod and Gun Club is offering a scholarship of $500 to children or grandchildren of members who are continuing their education. This award is proudly presented by our principal, Mr. Paul Perry, to Carly Allers. Would Herbert Hunter, as well as Sam Malloy and Lila Detterman, please come forward. The Franklin Rotary Community Service Award. The Franklin Rotary Club has been supporting our community as well as working on their projects around the world since 1930. The Rotary motto is service above self. This award is for students who have made a difference through volunteer work for their schools, our town, their church, or with other service organizations. Mr. Hunter is here to present the awards to Sam Malloy and Lila Detterman. Would Ms. Paula Morano, as well as Maura Brooms and Caroline Brown, please come forward. The Franklin CPAC, or Special Education Parents Advisory Council, is proud to present $1,000 awards given to students who have worked toward inclusion and acceptance for all students during their time here at Franklin High School. These students are looking to continue this mission by pursuing a career in a field that will impact the special needs community. This award is proudly presented by Ms. Morano to Maura Brooms and Caroline Brown. would Larry Pollard, Stephen Florist, and Sandra Capen, as well as Brendan Richardson, Peter Rader, Jonathan Flores, and Gerard Collins, please come forward. The Franklin Youth Baseball Organization is awarding 4 scholarships to graduating seniors who are planning to continue their education at institutions of higher learning. 3 awards of $1,000 are being presented by Larry Pollard and Stephen Florist of the Franklin Youth Baseball Organization to Brendan Richardson, Peter Rader, and Jonathan Flores. The remaining Franklin Youth Baseball Scholarship of $1,500 is given in memory of our beloved coach, William Capen, by his wife, Sandra Capen, to a student planning to continue his education. The award goes to Gerard Collins. Would Dr. Bergen, Nitin Chaudhry, William Davis, and William Harvey please come forward? Named in memory of Robert Gallagher, the father of Franklin Youth Lacrosse founder Joe Gallagher, these $500 awards are given annually to Franklin High School varsity lacrosse players who best demonstrate the traits of sportsmanship, integrity, and effort, and generally exemplify the spirit of Franklin Youth Lacrosse and the honorable traditions of the sport of lacrosse, both on and off the athletic field. The awards are presented by Dr. Bergen to Nitin Chaudhry, William Davis, and William Harvey. Would Mr. Perry and Riley Downey please come forward? The Franklin Community Center is sponsoring the Franklin Youth Service Award in memory of Chris Ash, George Woods, and Vincent DeBattis to a senior who has shown a commitment to community service. The award of $1,000 is proudly presented by Mr. Perry to Riley Downey. Would Steve Cook, as well as Sarah Doherty, Kaylin Frangillo, and Samuel Malloy please come forward? The Franklin Youth Soccer Association is awarding scholarships of $1,000 in memory of John E. King to graduating students who have participated in the Franklin Youth Soccer, I lost my place there, I apologize, to the Franklin Youth Soccer Association for a minimum of 3 seasons in 3 different years. This award is given in memory of John in honor of his dedication and service to the Franklin Youth Soccer Association. The award is now being presented by Mr. Perry to Sarah Doherty and Kaylin Frangillo. The Franklin Youth Soccer Scholarship in memory of Al McClay is a scholarship of $1,000 to another graduating student who has participated in the Franklin Youth Soccer Association for a minimum of 3 years. This year, the award is being given in memory of Al McClay Sr., who was a pioneer in the formation of youth soccer in Franklin. This award is presented to Sam Malloy. Would Phil Sweeney and Malika McSudi please come forward? Friends of Franklin Library, in memory of Wilma Winter's scholarship, was formed to recognize her dedication and financial support of the Friends of Franklin Library. This scholarship is being awarded to a student who has done well academically and has shown a contribution to the school and community. The committee would like to thank you for your thoughts regarding the meaningfulness and future vision of the Franklin Public Library. Phil Sweeney is here to present the organization and present the $1,000 award to Malika Masood. Would Ms. Weber, as well as Maggie Hoppy, please come forward? The Ruth Goddard and Charles R. Macy Memorial Scholarship is a scholarship of $1,000 being offered to a senior through the generosity of their family. Charles Macy was a Franklin native whose college education was made possible by the second annual Alden Club Scholarship. He taught the Franklin Junior and Senior High School and also served as a member of the Franklin School Committee. He was a pioneer in the field of special education. Ruth Goddard Macy began her teaching career at Franklin Junior High School. After raising a family, she taught first and second grade at the Departmental School and then served as principal of the Departmental School for many years. Many women in Franklin learned to sew under her direction. The award, presented by Ms. Weber, goes to Maggie Hobbit. Would Mr. Williams and Brenton Sicchio please come forward? Honeydew Donuts is pleased to present a $300 scholarship to a member of the graduating class who plans to continue their education. Tonight, Mr. Williams is proudly presenting the award to Brendan Sicchio. Would Robert Karras and Catherine Moran please come forward? This scholarship of $1,000 is given in memory of Florence Feely Karras, a 1937 graduate of Franklin High School, former Franklin Town Clerk, and lifelong public servant to the town of Franklin, through the generosity of her family, to a student who has been influenced by faith, family, community involvement, humor, and adversity. This award is presented to Catherine Moran. Would Christopher Feely please come forward, as well as the following students: Alana Hewlett, Jillian Jones, Emma Lewandowski, and Gerard Collins. The Francis Eddie King Student Fund was established in 1927 in memory of a much-respected, dedicated former Franklin High School teacher. This year, the fund is presenting 4 scholarships of $1,000. Other scholarships are made available by donations and fundraising events, which through their efforts and generosity has awarded over $270,000 to Franklin High School seniors. Christopher Feely proudly presents these awards to Alana Hewlett, Jillian Jones, Emma Lewandowski, and Gerard Collins. Would Jim Lane, Mike Swan, and Sarah Doherty please come to the stage? The Knights of Columbus Sacred Heart Council 1847 from St. Mary's Parish here in Franklin is pleased to recognize a graduating student. The award is based on the applicant's experience, activities in the parish and the community, as well as her academic performance and leadership. Jim Lane and Mike Swan are here to present this award to Sarah Doherty. Would Sherry Leone and Ethan Lynch please come to the stage? The Coach Jerry Leone UMass Scholarship. University of Massachusetts is offering the Coach Jerry Leone UMass Scholarship to provide recognition of and financial assistance to an outstanding student. This scholarship was established in 2017 by Gerard T. Leone Jr. as a tribute to his father's inspirational legacy at Franklin High School. Here to present the $4,000 award is Miss Leone to Ethan Lynch. the stage and be joined by Molly O'Toole. The Macy Family Scholarship in the amount of $2,000 is awarded to a graduating senior who is continuing her education in preparation for a teaching career. Mr. Perry is proud to present this year's award to Molly O'Toole. Would Mr. Augusta, as well as Riley Downey, please come forward? The Medway Federation of Teachers awards scholarships to students of parents who are active members of our union and to our teachers in Medway. These teachers are dedicated to the success of their schools, colleagues, parents, students, and community. We as the union provide scholarships to their children and hope that the morals they have instilled in their children will be carried over to their careers. This year's recipient, Riley Downey. Would Nancy and Greg Meadow, along with Gerard Collins, Mary Ann McHale, Kevin Petriello, and Ryan Walsh, please come to the stage. There are 4 scholarships given in memory of Griffin Meadow by his family to remember him as the passionate, dedicated, honorable, and intelligent person that he was prior to his untimely passing in the spring of 2014. Griffin was a 2001 graduate of FHS and went on to study classics in government at Colby College, where he was the news editor of the Colby Echo, an active member of the Senior Classic League, and held the post of treasurer and secretary of Colby's Model Union. The first 2 scholarships will be given to students planning to major in the liberal arts who are of high character and excellent academic standing. These scholarships are awarded to Gerard Collins and Mary Ann McHale. The other 2 scholarships are given in Griffin's memory to recognize good citizenship and good neighbors who have also had strong academic achievements. These scholarships are awarded to Kevin Petriello and Ryan Walsh. Would Ms. Klein and Alexandra Krylova please come forward? The Middlesex Savings Charitable Foundation offers scholarships of $1,000 to the 24 high schools in the towns where they have branch offices. The recipient must have good academic standing, having made a commitment to the community as exhibited through a level of service, as well as shown improvement throughout their high school years. The award presented by Ms. Klein goes to Alexandra Krylova. Would Lily Monroe and Abby Williams please come forward for the next 2 awards, as well as Lauren Ballinger and Sam Malloy. These awards are given in memory of Lexi and Sean Monroe. Lexi was exceptionally intelligent, endlessly caring, with a remarkable gift of making those around her smile. The scholarship of $500 is going to a female student planning to continue her education and is awarded by Lily Monroe to Lauren Ballinger. Sean was an extraordinarily resilient, incredibly loyal, and had boundless energy. The scholarship of $500 is going to a male student planning to continue his education and is awarded by Abby Williams to Sam Malloy. Would Dr. Ahern, as well as Sophie Cripp, please come forward? The Norfolk County Teachers Association is presenting a scholarship to a student for outstanding achievement in studies at Franklin High School who is planning to enter the field of education. This $300 award is presented by Dr. Ahern to Sophie Cripp. Would Alyssa Taranto and Lindsay Rappa please come forward? The Oski Yearbook Award is presented to a senior who has made major contributions toward this year's yearbook. The $450 award is presented by Yearbook Advisor Alyssa Taranto to Lindsay Rappa. Would Sandy Perez please come forward, as well as Christina Fuentes, Audrey DeMella, and Lexi Chamberlain. The Robert, Michael, and Cheryl Papp Memorial Scholarships are offered in the memory of Robert, Michael, and Cheryl Papp through the generosity of their family to seniors planning to enter a career in business. These three awards of $250 are proudly presented to Christina Fuentes, Audrey DeMella, and Lexi Chamberlain. Dr. Edwards and Lindsay Maloof, please come forward. The Jenna Esquino Memorial Scholarship is offered by Jenna's family to remember Jenna, an FHS graduate of the class of 2007 and a member of the girls' ice hockey team. She was a caring young woman with a ready smile and a zest for life, who tragically died in the spring of 2009. A $500 scholarship in Jenna's memory is awarded to a student planning to continue her education. This year's scholarship is proudly presented by Dr. Edwards to Lindsay Maloof. Would Stacy Pirelli, as well as Siobhan Collins and Joseph Lazada, please come forward. The Staff Sergeant Robert Ryan Pirelli Memorial Scholarship is made possible by the generosity of the Pirelli family. A graduate of the FHS class of 1996 and varsity hockey player, Rob was one of two seniors awarded the FHS Booster Club Scholarship for his outstanding performance as a Panther. In his honor, the Franklin Veterans Memorial Rink has been renamed in hopes that his unremitting dedication will never be forgotten. Rob, while defending our country as a U.S. Army Green Beret, was killed by enemy fire in Diyala Province, Iraq. He was awarded numerous medals for his altruistic bravery, including the Bronze Star for Valor, Iraq Campaign, War of Terrorism, Army Good Conduct, National Defense Service, Medal of Valor, Purple Heart, and the Combat Infantry Badge. His family wishes to honor this true American hero by presenting two $1,000 scholarships to continuing their education. Rob's sister Stacy is here to present these awards to Siobhan Collins and Joseph Lazada. Would Colin Swenson and Nancy Brown, as well as Kaylin Frangillo and Thomas Ballerino, please come forward. The Random Smile Project's mission is to provide a bridge of support for people going through difficult times throughout our community. This year they are awarding 2 $1,000 scholarships in memory of Jennifer Ballerino, a 1985 graduate who gave tirelessly to our community, loved to laugh, and was ever hopeful. Despite her obstacles of suffering from an inoperable brain tumor, which eventually took her life at the age of 41 on May 22, 2008, her commitment to education never wavered. It is in her spirit that Colleen Swenson and Nancy Brown of the Random Smile Project are here to present the 11th annual Jen Ballerino Memorial Scholarship to these deserving students, Kaylin Frangillo and Thomas Ballerino. Would Nancy Raplow and Lindsay Raplow please come forward? The Leslie Raplow Memorial Scholarship in the amount of $500 is presented in memory of Leslie, a member of the class of 1980. Nancy Raplow, Leslie's mother, is here to present the award to Lindsay Raplow. Would Carol Ann Tebbets and Sydney Shabo please come forward? The Rhododendron Needler's Quilt Guild Scholarship is awarded to a student pursuing visual art at the college level to recognize achievement in the visual arts. Carol Ann Tebbets is here to proudly present the award to Sydney Shabo. Would Mr. Giguere, as well as Jason Haynes, Emily Murray, Caroline Jetty, Peyton Kalashi, and Hannah Goldstein please come forward? The SAM chapters of King Philip and Franklin High Schools present the Amy Callahan Mora Howard Memorial Scholarship to 5 members whose participation and leadership in SAD has been exemplary. Mr. Giguere is proud to present tonight's awards to Jason Haynes, Emily Murray, Caroline Jetty, Peyton Kalachi, and Hannah Goldstein. I'm going to ask Jason to please come back to the stage and join Jennifer Knight-Levy. The Peers Scholarship Fund was established and donated by the Sacchetti family in close collaboration with the SAFE Coalition and Franklin High School. This annual scholarship of $5,000 is awarded to a graduating FHS senior in recognition of their selfless commitment to raising awareness and dedication and influencing their peers about substance abuse prevention. Jennifer Knight-Levine is here to present the award to Jason Haynes. Would Ms. Morano and Caroline Jetty please come forward? The St. Anthony and Columbus Benevolent Society is awarding a $500 scholarship this year to friends and relatives of the society continuing their education. This award this year is proudly presented by Ms. Paula Morano to Caroline Jetty. Would Sandy Perez please come forward, as well as Kimberly Moulton, Catherine Moran, Jordan Carlucci, and Brendan Richardson. The family of Anthony John Saster would like to honor the memory of this 1978 FHS graduate as the avid sports fan and quality Mason he was, who was always willing to help anyone in need. His family members would like to remember him and his infant daughter, Amy Joyce, by awarding scholarships of $250 to students who have been involved in sports and volunteering, who are planning to continue their education by majoring in business or education. Sister-in-law Sandy Perez is here to present the scholarships to Kimberly Moulton, Catherine Moran, Jordan Carlucci, and Brendan Richardson. Would Mr. Perry and Alana Hewlin please come forward? The Jacqueline A. Schaefer Theater Scholarship is awarded to a student who has been active with the Franklin High School Theater Department. This award of $250 is presented by Mr. Perry to Alana Hewlin. Would Ms. Jennifer Knight Levine and the following students please come forward? Lindsay Malouf, Nabil Abul-Yash, Xiaolong Yang, and Allison Shea. The Leanne Schmall Girls Ice Hockey Scholarship is presented in memory of Leanne by her family to a senior member of the team who has played to the best of her ability and has contributed to the team's overall success. The $250 award goes to Lindsay Malone. The Leanne Schmall Medical Scholarship is presented in memory of Leanne to a senior who is planning to enter the field of medicine, has compassion for those seeking medical attention, and those who are less fortunate. The $500 award goes to Nabil Abul-Yash. The Leanne Schmall Memorial It's All About Family Award is given because Leanne was very close to her family and enjoyed vacations, family parties, and holidays when her whole family would get together. The applicants have to write a scholarship or have to write an essay about the impact of family life. The recipient of this $250 scholarship is Xiaolong Yang. The Leanne Schmall Softball Scholarship is awarded to an FHS graduating senior who was a member of the softball team. This player should show dedication, compassion, and leadership. This scholarship is not to be rewarded by the player who has the best record, but rather the player who has worked her hardest both on and off the field. The recipient of this scholarship is Allison Shea. Would Richard Frangillo, as well as Sabrina Doherty and Sarah Doherty, please come forward? Soccer for Smiles, a local charity that runs a soccer tournament created and organized by Franklin teenagers, is awarding 2 memorial scholarships this year. The 2 awards of $500 are given in memory of Kathleen Madden, a Franklin mom who was fully involved in the community with an enthusiasm for service. She tragically passed away due to inflammatory breast cancer in 2014. The awards are presented by Richard Frangillo of Downtown Sports and Franklin Soccer School to Sabrina Doherty and Sarah Doherty. Would Beth Whitcoff, as well as Caroline Brown and Thomas Zogby, please come forward. The faculty and administration of Annie Sullivan Middle School is offering 2 scholarships of $250 to alumni who wrote about how their years at Annie Sullivan helped to shape them. Principal Beth Whitcoff is proud to present these awards to Caroline Brown and Thomas Zogby. Would Dr. Bergen and Emma Lewandowski please come forward? The Webb Family Scholarship Award in the amount of $1,000 is given in memory of Harry and Frances Webb and Mary Ann Webb Murray. The award is presented by Dr. Bergen proudly to Emma Lewandowski. And at this time, we will be moving to our athletic awards. Here to present tonight's awards is Mr. Tom Angelo, FHS Athletic Director, and Mr. Paul Perry, FHS Principal. Would the following students please report to the stage? Julia Fennerty, Arun Kavishwar, Shannon Gray, Will Davis, Annie Walsh, Michael Hayden, Cassie Roman, Jake Mackey, and Nitin Chakra. We will begin with our 2 scholar athletes. Our 2 scholar athletes were honored on May 2nd at the 30th Annual Hockomock Scholar Athlete Night. And our 2 scholar athletes have been selected by the Administration and Athletic Department of Franklin High School to represent the top male and female student athletes based on academics, athletic participation, sportsmanship, leadership, and citizenship. They have both successfully balanced a demanding academic schedule along with participation in athletics. To be selected for this award represents 4 years of dedication and commitment, and we are very proud of their accomplishments. This year's winners, Julia Fennerty and Arun Kavishwar. Each of the following awards were voted on by our collection of FHS varsity coaches. The 2019 Female Paul Davies Sportsmanship Award goes to Shannon Gray. Shannon has led her team's unprecedented success. Her volleyball team as well as her basketball team were Division I sectional champions, and she is one of the greatest teammates to ever graduate from Franklin High School. The male Paul Davies Sportsmanship Award goes to Will Davis. Leadership and sportsmanship on both the football and lacrosse fields, and remains a positive influence and role model to his teammates. He set the standard for what it meant to be a positive influence and outstanding citizen in the Franklin community. The 2019 Female Outstanding Athlete Award goes to Annie Walsh. Franklin girls lacrosse team. In her career, she has amassed over 300 points, earned All-American honors, and has played a key role in helping the team reach that next level, including 2 sectional titles. Her leadership, determination, and commitment will be missed next year, but we know she will continue to shine as she plays at Boston College. The Male Outstanding Athlete Award goes to Michael Hagan. ethic and dedication, Mike Hagan has quietly become one of the top student athletes to come through the halls of Franklin High School. Over the course of his career, he has helped the cross-country team win its first league title in 44 years, set multiple 4x800 meter relay records, break a 33-year-old 2-mile record, and has even been nominated as the MIAA Scholastic Athlete of the Month for March of 2019. He will be looking to continue his running and academic career at Boston University next fall, where he will assuredly continue to be successful. Our 2019 Female Athlete of the Year, Miss Cassie Romeo. Captain, who during the past season scored 14 goals and 13 assists. Her 4-year career stats include 51 goals and 31 assists. Cassie is a 3-year Hawk League All-Star and a 3-year Metro West All-Star, and was selected to the Massachusetts State Field Hockey Coaches Best of 60 team, meaning she is one of the top 60 field hockey players in the state of Massachusetts. In ice hockey, she was a 2-year Hawk League All-Star, Globe All-Star, Herald Dream Team, 2-time Middlesex Super Team, and named to the Shriner State All-Star Team. Cassie's career stats in hockey total 51 goals and 24 assists for a total of 75 points. The 2019 Male Athlete of the Year, Jake Mackey. He is a baseball captain, a Hawk All-League selection, a HawkAmockSports.com All-League recipient, a member of last year's Super 8 All Tournament team, and a 3-year varsity starter. On the basketball court, he was a tenacious defender with a great 3-point shot. Whether he is on the court or on the field, his leadership, enthusiasm, toughness, work ethic, resiliency, and attention to detail have been most impactful to his teams. 2019 Female Career Athlete is Miss Julia Finnerty. Julia is an 8-time Hockomock League champion and League All-Star in individual and relay events. Julia has participated and scored at every level of track and field, including the New Balance National Championship, New England Championship, the MIAA State Championship, and the prestigious Penn Relays. Julia will continue her athletic career while studying and competing in track and field at Dartmouth College. Our 2019 Male Career Athlete, Nitin Chaudhary. Nitin is an excellent athlete and leader who had an outstanding career as a member of the Franklin High School soccer and lacrosse teams. His positive attitude and unselfish play makes him an ideal captain and role model for his teammates. He is an outstanding young man who epitomizes everything a coach wants their athletes to be. He demonstrates the highest level of leadership, respect, sportsmanship, work ethic, compassion, and the strongest desire to be a better player and teammate. As we draw to the end of our night, I would like to let you know that many others have received outside awards and scholarships totaling in the tens of thousands of dollars. This is an outstanding class whose members have achieved much, some with public notice and some none. But please know we are proud of each and every one of you. At this time, before we conclude our evening, a few people need to be thanked for their contribution to tonight's program. I'd like to take a moment to thank the setup of the stage, the plants, Hillside Nurseries, and Richard Gaskin, and our entire custodial and facility staff, the PCC for the reception that you enjoyed prior to the beginning of this evening, the Guidance Department, Ivy Patton, and a very special thank you to two very important people, Ms. Barry Beth Dolan and Heather McVeigh of our Guidance Department, for the countless hours spent on preparing this evening for you tonight. We look forward to seeing everyone again in 8 short days as our students are walking across the stage at graduation. Thank you, congratulations to everyone, and have a great week.